Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Crits and Grits, a real play 5th edition suburban fantasy Dungeons and Dragons podcast set in the accursed realm of Georgia. And yes, we are Georgia's D&D podcast officially. We're not official. Well,
unofficially, we are the D&D podcast of Georgia.
Unofficially, we are the D&D podcast of Georgia. There we are.
Like if you were to Google us and say, "What's the D&D podcast of Georgia officially?" we would pop up, not as the official Georgia D&D podcast, but just as the D&D podcast of Georgia.
I wouldn't tell the listeners that we're going to pop up because we might not pop up in any searches.
But we are going to pop off.
Oh, yeah. We're popping off tonight with another boys' night. You guys got you got a guest with you for boys' night, too. Well, not a guest player. You got Cliffy back. And it's going to be Skate's first time meeting Cliffy. But let's get in with those intros. Let's start with Deebs. Deebs, what's Skate's Faybook look like this week?
I think... Oh, no, I had thought about this. He's been doing a lot of communing with the spirits recently. Like, the more he uses the out of character, the like class ability, the more ghosts that just kind of like hang around him, and they're getting more and more diverse. There's like more and more people of various ages. There's like creatures. There's just lots of ghosts, and he's kind of sifting through that. Probably just a lot of like vague posting about death and spirits and stuff.
Coach is vague posting about like too many spirits in the shop, but not like naming any names.
Using it to try to pick up goth girls with obsession with crystals.
It's more so, yeah. So like, I didn't really get to enjoy the episode of the Great British Bake Off last night because for some reason there was a ghost just like...
He can't even see them. Skate's just being like, Coach, the ghost is still here. It's asking what are we doing. Coach, are we doing something? The ghost is asking.
Next up we have Jeff playing Wally. What's Wally's Faybook look like?
Wally's Faybook has now become inundated with pseudo-inspirational posts. While some of them are just outright not even remotely inspirational, they're just comedic. So he's got like the inspirational, the best thing to do first thing in the morning is to go right back to sleep. He's got a few things like that, and then like dead center in the middle of them is it is just the words flaming wombat food, as if it was a Google search, because he got heavy into the ritual and got a little distracted. Did not realize where he was in terms of the internet.
Yo, dog, that flaming wombat food on the way or not?
Bro, I got these like chip things. They're long, but they're like crackly. They're like cheesy. Flaming wombat snacks, dude.
All right, you know the drill. Just like throw it around my face area. I'll get it. I'll get to it.
Just like sprinkle half the bag near him and then munch on it some myself. Just the two of them, like late night, just goofed out.
If anyone walks in to see that, and you probably have seen like Entropy's dad's assistant walk by, still like in the form of Entropy's dad, because he has a tent set up like out there near yours now. Because I mean, he ain't working.
He's homeless.
Poor guy.
Wally and Burnaby got big like Scooby snack energy. A lot.
He's probably like come over to ask for like a slice of bread occasionally. And whenever like the two of you are doing like one of those munchies things, he's like, "Oh, is there any extra? You know, just it looks delicious and maybe someone out there in the woods would enjoy some.
Oh, you want a Bernie bite?
Just a little. Yeah, I mean, not for me, because I had a full meal of twigs and berries on the way up here, and
that's good
really
eats,
hurts
man.
going down.
That's real good eats, dude.
You see a little blood trickling out of the corner of his mouth.
God. Is he eating twigs and berries, or was he eating rocks?
And next up, we have Alex playing Paul. What's Paul's Facebook look like right now?
Well, real quick, canonically, does this take place after the gas station episode?
Yes, this is probably going to take. This takes place the Friday night of the semifinals. Like after the semifinals have gone down, this is where when this is taking place. So this is probably around like 11 o'clock at night.
So much like almost every other misadventure Paul and the boys and Entropy go on, video of Paul doing something unnecessarily outrageous has creeped online, and it's from when he got the brisket gun. It's just footage of him just shooting briskets at everybody, but it has been edited so that the America Fuck Yeah soundtrack is behind it. So it's this very like way too America, like America, pew 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 pew, just shooting brisket explosions everywhere. There's like a titties employee that's in there that gets blown up, quote unquote.
I forgot about titties.
And it's just a little bit over the top. He has gotten a few DMCA strikes on it already. The problem is he didn't upload it. Everyone's uploading it to his page, including I'll let you be the judge of if Charlie's Official has been uploading it to his page.
Charlie's Official is in a brief period of mourning.
That's right, because their mascot's headless.
But one person that has posted it was Haley C with the caption of, "That's my future stepson, y'all."
Oh no.
Gross. I'm sorry for bringing that into our world.
I mean, you didn't necessarily bring it into our world.
I did.
Okay, maybe you did a lot.
Because we established that Paul's dad's got that dog in him, and he puts that dog in. I'm going to stop there before we get kicked off of iTunes again.
It's around 11 o'clock at night. The videos of the adventuring circuit from the semifinals have not aired yet. But Wally, you've gotten a text from Drake that says, "See you in the finals, man."
Wally would just send back a "hell yeah, buddy." Nothing too complicated, just "hell yeah, buddy." Puts phone down. Dissociates.
And you get another text that just says, "Hope you're not hanging out with any other artificers, that aren't me, because that without me, because that, we're friends."
He sends back, "I don't even know anybody who paints."
And it's around this time that the three of you are standing outside of the sphere when Cliffy clocks out, and you see him walk out, and you're all on your way to go track down a vape. And Cliffy gives a little item to Skate. And did I drop that item in the chat previously?
What item is that?
Oh, this is a special item for you because you missed out on the Cliffy adventure last time. So Cliffy just kind of tilts his head to the side, looks at the party.
Paul does it back. He tries to make it look like a dog doing it. Like, oh. You hear it. There's an audible "oh" as he does.
Good evening. I don't believe we've been introduced. I'm SK8R 801, and you are?
And Cliffy extends his hand to you and just says, Cliffy.
Pleasure to meet you, Cliffy.
Cliffy nods and shakes your hand.
Wally is like, Cliffy, what's up, dude? And attempts to dap him up with a secret handshake that was never established.
Let me pull up Cliffy's sheet because I have not done that. And I'm going to roll for Cliffy real quick.
How baller is Cliffy? As Wally improvises this dap on the spot.
What kind of a check would this be?
Probably perception or insight. I'd say like it would. I guess it would be like an insight to see like exactly where Wally's going with this, or like perception to like judge what he's doing.
Insight check for Cliffy.
Let me set the DC for something. I don't know. Let's see. What's my? Hold up. What's my? We could do my spell save DC.
Yeah, we'll do your spell save DC.
It's a 15.
Okay. All right, and that is a 17 from Cliffy.
Hell yeah, brother.
You saw where you're going with that.
Not a word from Cliffy, just excellent, straight on, dap up. Like, he's just going with your flow, man.
It's the fraternity secret handshake from what was it? Road Trip?
Now, which hand are you dapping up? Are you dapping up like the hand that's not wearing the giant mechanical glove? Or are you dapping up the mechanical glove hand?
It would be regular hand to regular hand.
Okay.
Don't need to make the guy like go through so many extra steps. That's just rude.
Skate Cliffy gives you a small palm-sized glass filled with swirling elemental energies.
Ooh. Is this the Cliffy grenade thing?
Yep, it's the Cliffy nade.
Cliffy nade. All right. This is a very interesting gift, and Skate will kind of like stare deeply into the swirling elemental energies. What does this do exactly, Cliffy?
Explosion.
Interesting. Okay. I will very carefully save that for an appropriate time.
And Cliffy's just like staring blankly at you.
Okay. What brings you out tonight, Cliffy?
Work.
Okay. Skate will kind of like whisper to Paul, does Cliffy not talk very much?
Oh no, he doesn't really. Man, a few words, but profound. He means so much when he talks. Wish I was like that. Instead, I just go on and on and on, and I just go nowhere. It's kind of embarrassing if you're thinking about it. I try not to, though.
All right. So did we already know that we needed to go to get the vape?
You know that a vape is the only way to get to the Diesel King's parking lot. And it's around this time that you see Douglas walking by the item repair store. He is no longer Dip Can Doug. He is now known as just Douglas.
Can you describe the new and improved Douglas to us?
So the new and improved Douglas has a clean haircut with lots of product in it, a nice full beard. He's got sunglasses on. He's got a slim fit pink polo, some khaki pants that, taper like right around the ankle so you can see the dress socks that tuck into those suede shoes.
Oh.
You see him standing next to a dumpster, looking at his vape, and then looking at the dumpster, and just kind of contemplating life, because he too has just gotten out of work for the day over at Sherman's Pizza.
All right. Well, if we need a vape, and he's got a vape, let's go get his vape. So Skate will wave at him. Good evening, Doug. Do you still go by Doug or Dipcan Doug or it's been a while since
it's Douglas now. Douglas.
Okay. Do you remember us from
your Skate and your Paul?
Wow.
Wally.
Okay. Yeah. I see that you have a vapor inhaler. And I can somewhat surmise that maybe you're looking to get rid of it. And it just so happens that we are actually looking to acquire a vape inhaler. Do you think that we could trade you for that or have your vape if you don't need it anymore?
I'm either supposed to hold on to it for my entire life or I'm supposed to just trash it. Like if I ever part ways with the Dirtbags, I gotta destroy it.
Dude. Hey, I'm really good at destroying stuff. You want me to take care of it?
It's phenomenal.
It's a sacred Dirtbag duty. I gotta do it myself.
Oh, because I got like a sacred fire over at my bungalow. I could just take it there and
I have to see it destroyed myself.
Oh, okay.
So you said that you could destroy it or throw it away. Could you just throw
it? Just has to no longer work and exist anymore because the Dirtbags want to keep their place private, and I'm a man of my word.
Very honorable of you, Douglas.
You'll find that most Dirtbags are honorable. I'm a former Dirtbag now, and Paul, I would like to thank you for that.
Oh, you're very welcome. I can't believe
you smoked me real hard in that arena. Yeah.
You know what? I was just doing the Lord's work, they say. And my Lord, he does have a penchant for trophies and everything for my slain foes. So I mean, slain foe, I could take it.
Okay, so roll me a persuasion check.
Oh baby, let's do this. That is a 16.
He looks down at the vape and looks at you and says, who am I to get between a man and his religion? And he gives you the vape.
I will cherish it as a cherishable heirloom.
One thing, you have to promise me that you won't use it. It's going to hurt you a little bit when you use it, but also if you show up on Dirtbag territory without being like a Dirtbag, they're going to see that as a threat. And, well, you'll have to figure things out from there.
Okay, yeah. I wouldn't necessarily use it myself. I think, don't get me wrong, I think the Dirtbag life isn't specifically for me. It's for other people. But I wouldn't want to get between your former religion and, well, my health, I guess you could say.
Well, you enjoy that.
I might.
And he turns to everybody, or turns to the rest of the guys, and just very gleefully, big smiles, like, I got it.
Skate gives him a big thumbs up. Great job.
Nice. Let's go destroy it.
Yep. Yes.
But not too much, because I do want to keep it as a trophy. I really do.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, of course, Paul.
Awesome. Cool.
Where are you all going with this vape?
Wally's house?
The bungalow. Wally's house. Let's go blaze at the bungalow.
On the way to the bungalow, you see Simon still looking like Entropy's dad, eating twigs and berries in a bush somewhere. And you see him choking a little bit on the twigs. But he doesn't see you.
I'm gonna cast guidance on him to help him identify more edible twigs and berries.
Him a D4 to understand Sticks is not good eats.
Hold on. I'm just gonna roll a survival check for him, and then you said, I mean, with the D4, I rolled a 4 on that D4. That comes out to a 7.
He's getting slightly more appetizing sticks.
These sticks have a little bit more
He's
meat on
found
them.
the sticks that don't cut his gums as much.
He's eating the bark off of it instead of just the heartwood of it. Which is great if you're a deer, but not if you're a person.
You're all in Wally's bungalow. What do you do?
I feel very good about myself because I did a good deed.
I mean, he did roll max on that D4 for guidance.
You're welcome.
You're not wrong.
Paul is going to look around the bungalow. And he's going to see if there's a good window to look out of.
A window?
Yeah, a window. Especially one that overlooks where Entropy's dad is.
I mean, you say window, I say...
Oh, his assistant, sorry, yeah.
You say window, I say more of, you can look through the walls. Because they're... the walls are like... It's like stick and like... It's like a tint and like sticks form up the walls of it.
Mm-hmm.
He's like pretty much forced them to like grow up and like hold the canvas that is the roof, and then it goes up and there's an opening in the top where the fire pit that's in the center, like as Wally walks in, he just like waves it. He just like flicks out 2 fingers, casting create bonfire, and immediately lights up the bonfire center.
That's kind of rad.
Mm-hmm. Welcome, bros, to the bungalow.
I have one question.
Yes.
Does Wally have a DVD collection?
Considering that he and Burnaby, when deep into the ritual, need to be doing something, I would say yes.
So Cliffy walks over to your DVD collection, looks at it, looks at you, and says, "Criterion?"
What? No, Wally.
I believe he's asking if you have the classic films.
Oh, yeah, dude. I got so many classics. Here, look. And he picks up one, and he's like, yeah, this one is, it's Evil Hands. A dude's hands get possessed by, like, some demons and, like, kill a bunch of people. I got this one. It's called, it's Spirit Plane. It's, it's about just, like, a really cool, like, journey that some people take. This one's called Tuesday.
Goodfellas?
I mean, we're all a bunch of good, you know? Absolutely
Aladdin?
not. Every single DVD that he has is like prime stoner content. All of them. Every single one.
Yeah, all the classics. You got Glazed and Confused. You got Mango Express. You got Hi Fellas.
This is the beginning.
Where have I parked my transportation? Exceptional law enforcement officers. All of the classics.
Dude, these are the best.
And he looks at everyone in the room, and he just says, "Ratatouille?"
Baba Booey! And he pulls it right out.
So, do you all spend the next 4 hours watching Ratatouille?
Oh, absolutely.
or Baba Booey?
Oh, Baba Booey was a response to him saying Ratatouille.
All right, so you all watch Ratatouille for a bit.
Oh, also, like 90% of them are just like blank cases and they're burned discs.
That keeps in theme too. I like it.
The ones that are not burned DVDs are very clearly from the bargain bin.
I remember going to my sister's house once and seeing a copy of Scarface but it was spelled Scareface.
No, that's not right.
That's called Scream.
I never checked to see if it was Scarface or Scream. It could have been either, dog. Or maybe it was filmed in the style of Be Kind, Please Rewind.
Yes.
I got all those words out of order. I fucking know it. But anyway, what do you guys do as you wrap up that episode, the Ratatouille?
So the rat was the chef the whole time, and not simply a rat, but actually a chef.
Yeah. See, it's actually much deeper. The rat actually exists as a facet of like Fettuccine's his like personality, and it's a deep inside part of him that he's seeking out, trying to find, because he's lost in the world and doesn't know what he's doing. And so when he puts him on his head and he like puppets him around, it's actually him interacting with like the disconnect that he's always felt from never actually knowing his father.
As a being who can remove sections of memory, that really struck home. It's an interesting insight into myself, my own existence, that I really had not expected. And I saw the rat as a part of myself. When Drake and I do the dives into the Sears database, it's kind of like I'm the rat.
Yeah, it's just like that. Also, it's really funny every time somebody gets scared by the rats.
Mm-hmm. Because rats shouldn't be in kitchens. That's just silly, and also unsanitary. Completely gross, but also possibly delicious. Should we look for some rats to see if they can teach us to cook? Because I'm hungry, just a little bit. Okay, it's a lot of bit. There was a lot of like real good food on there, even like the veggie stuff.
Everyone roll a perception check.
Yeah.
In the process of his perception check, Wally lifts up a rock that is very clearly a false rock, grabs a bag of snacks, and tosses them over to Paul.
Nice. That's a 23 for Paul.
That is an 11 for Wally.
And Skate?
I got a natural 23. I get to see my
baby.
big fat boy Thundershot.
So Wally, you don't notice it, but Skate and Paul, you see a single tear rolling down Cliffy's face. And Skate, with your natural 20, you just notice that Cliffy was just enraptured in the beauty and the simplicity of not only the dish Ratatouille, but the movie. And this happens every time he watches the movie.
Cliffy, do you have an emotional connection to the rat as well?
Cliffy just nods silently, and another tear rolls down his cheek.
Do you also see yourself as something looked down upon and feared by society, but you have a beautiful gift to share with them anyway?
You see more tears streaming down Cliffy's cheeks.
Does Cliffy have a hat on?
Cliffy does not have a hat on. He's wearing a hoodie, but he's also wearing like a gaming headset that's plugged into the gauntlet. The hoodie's not covering his head, but he does have the headset on.
Okay.
Boy, that would have been a wild twist if Cliffy was getting Ratatouille to run.
That's exactly Wally was going to be like even if his hood was up, Wally was going to be like trying to look to see under it. But
You see a tiny little robot peeking out from under the headset. No, I'm kidding. But Cliffy points to the vape.
Oh, Cliffy, you want to hit this? Wait. We got distracted. Oh, yeah, that happens. So we're gonna do the thing where we do the thing and we go to the thing.
What?
I thought that was the plan. Yeah.
How do we? Okay, I got a great plan. It's called One Puff Pass, because we got to make sure like the vape doesn't go anywhere. So like once you hit it, just like toss it to the next person.
Oh, I made a promise. I can't break my promise.
Oh, that's cool. You can. I heard there's this thing where you can smoke it, but you don't have to inhale.
Cliffy kind of looks at you with the "Can I go first?" look.
Oh, you want first? All right, dude, go ahead.
And Cliffy just says, "Cotton," and takes a big inhale on the vape.
Oh, what?
Does he disappear in a puff of smoke?
And you see Cliffy like wince a little bit as he takes 1 point of damage. And when he exhales the vape cloud, the cloud turns into a portal that you can see into, and you're all looking into a Walmart parking lot.
Wally holds his hand out towards very clearly wanting the vape. Just like, whoa, as his hand slowly extends.
Cliffy passes the vape and then like sort of sticks his head through the portal and looks in, and then pulls his head back out and looks at you all and kind of looks between you all and the portal, confused.
I mean, we can like go through, right? Can we?
I mean, I promised that I wouldn't, use it, but I didn't say anything about going through.
I mean, see if you can go through, dude.
And Cliffy walks through, and as Cliffy walks through the portal on the other side, you see a couple dirtbags walk up to Cliffy, and then he looks back and says, "Trouble."
Uh-oh. Paul, go. Paul, go.
Yeah. Paul just
Paul, go.
rushes in, shield ready.
He like pushes Paul ahead of him.
The dirtbags that are approaching, like, have their hands on weapons, but have, like, the other hand raised. Like, we're not going to do anything unless you do anything right now. We just want to talk.
Okay. Well, hi. I'm Pete. Yep, that's me. And I am here with my friend
Paul, we know who
Philosophy?
the fuck you are. You hang out with Troop 187. We know who you are.
Right,
Okay.
yeah. Forgot I was cool with them and you guys too. Sorry, I was trying a new thing where I try and like charade, I guess, and I'm sorry, I didn't mean trying to deceive you guys. It's my bad.
No, I get it. It's a small town. You show up on our property unannounced and don't really like call and tell us that you're going to be here, or let alone tell us how you got a vape. So, what the fuck are you doing here, Paul?
Okay, number one, I got my vape as a trophy, and it was for being such a badass. Trophy, yes. And number two, well, we were just watching Ratatouille, and we needed to get some stuff, and this went to Walmart. We'll get, make Walmart Ratatouilles.
Well, as you can see, the Walmart is not here, and you look out and you notice that you're just in this huge, expanding parking lot that seems to go on forever in all directions. And it seems to be eternally twilight in this area.
That is terrifying and kind of dope. Do you want me to get the rest of my friends out here?
I mean, we would prefer if you got out of here, but
no. I think we should all
bring
just
them in. Let's see what y'all want, because Troop 187 speaks highly of you. That is why we have not shattered your kneecaps yet.
Oh, thank you so very much. Hold on a sec. Let me just bring my friends in.
All right, but make sure once y'all get in here, don't take another step forward. We'll talk right here.
Okay, sounds good. Come on in, guys. Here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About that time, Wally, like full body, jumps through the portal, comes through with his hands up, like in a I'm about to do magic, hands up. It just goes, who's trying to get smoked today?
You see 3 dirtbags immediately reach for their weapons.
Whoa, hey, let's be chill.
I don't remember what we're doing here.
Me either, really. I think we're just here because, stuff.
Hey, Skate, what were we doing here? I don't remember.
Sorry, guys. Usually Entropy is the brain of the operation, and she's having a day off.
I feel like we needed to talk with somebody important. Do you guys have a leader, Dirtbag?
Yeah, Diesel King. But we can't really let y'all hang out here unless y'all are dirtbags.
What would it take for us to become a dirtbag?
You're going to have to undergo the dirtbag trial, and if you make it through, guess what? You're an honorary dirtbag. And if you want, we can get you like a full membership, but we'll talk that later.
Okay, can we sidebar for a moment?
Sure. We're in a sidebar. We'll be right back.
Just don't step any further into dirtbag territory.
Okay. Guys, do we want to be dirtbags?
Do we just want to like kick the shit out of them and like just go talk to their boss? Like, I don't know.
Out of character, how many dirtbags are there?
There are 4 that have approached you, but you are pretty far away from the rest of the dirtbag encampment.
How many dirtbags, like, what is the concentration of dirtbags in this like liminal zone?
So you have like the 4 that are approaching you, and then further out into the parking lot, you see a bunch of golf carts and cars like set up where dirtbags are hanging out doing jackass stunts or like racing or, setting off fireworks for no reason. This is their space. This is their home.
Yeah,
Seems like a lot of dirtbags, Wally.
That's a lot. Yeah, that's a. Now that I look, that's a lot of dirtbags. I mean, I'm down to like kick some dirtbag ass, but like maybe not like 20 dirtbag asses. My feet might get tired.
I mean, if you take the challenge, you can.
Wait,
Sidebar, man.
You weren't actually invited to our sidebar.
Bro, we said sidebar. Like, what the? Come on, man.
I'm sorry, I got nervous. Y'all were talking over here alone for a little bit, so I got nervous.
Look, as recompense for that, I request to take one more step in because you were in on our conversation. Just one step, please. May I?
Okay, you can have one more step in dirtbag territory. That's it.
Okay.
Because we are people of honor here in our parking lot.
It's a big step he takes.
How big a step?
It's
step.
He spreads out unnecessarily. It's probably double the width of his shoulders. That's how much of a step he takes.
I said one step. You got your one step. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I haven't used these in a really long time, but Skate's going to activate his chucks of sliding.
Ooh.
Which is like a grease. And then take one step and just kind of like slide.
So are y'all going to be doing this bullshit when you see our boss? Because she's real tired after the semifinals today.
Well, I would imagine that this is kind of like what dirtbags do anyway. We kind of just bullshit or y'all just kind of bullshit around and everything. Kind of fuck around and such.
The more bullshit you tolerate, the less bullshit we'll have on deck for your boss.
All right, get a little bit more of your bullshit out. It's actually really funny. So
you guys are like the royalty of bullshit.
I mean, I also brought a brisket gun, so there's that. To shoot briskets and everything. Pew pew pew.
Hell yeah, fire that brisket up. Just like lob one into the encampment over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna lob.
Lob one into somebody's face.
What do we say for that? It's just a ranged spell attack.
It's a ranged spell attack. Are you firing directly at someone, or are you lobbing it into the air?
I'm just lobbing it into the air.
Okay, you don't really have to make any sort of attack for that. Just roll me a d20. If you roll a 1, something catastrophic happens.
Great. I hope it's a 1. This is the next best thing. It's a 2. So close.
It's a 2. You can't really do anything funny with a 2. Like, it hit someone on the shoulder and then, like, not enough to burn them since it fell from so high.
Oh,
but not high enough to reach. And the guards that approach you, like, all point at you and say, "Oh, he's shooting in the camp! He's shooting in the camp! Everyone, look, he's shooting in the camp!" We're just fucking with you, man. You're good. You're good.
Bro, take a bite. It's good.
And the guy that got hit takes a bite, and he is healed for was it 1d4 per brisket sandwich?
So.
Yeah, I think it was. Was it temporary hit point? I don't know. I have 4 temporary hit points for some reason. I don't think I should still have temporary hit points.
No, it's just 1d4 of HP.
Yeah, he rolled a 4 on that. He was already at full, but he gives you a thumbs up.
He's looking mighty meaty out there. Pretty cool.
And it's around this point that one of the scouts from Troop 187 rolls up in a golf cart, hops out, and holds up the keys and looks at the party, like looks at Cliffy, Skate, Paul, and Wally, and even Burnaby to see who's gonna take the keys.
I will take those.
Cliffy looks at you and says, "Sober?"
Never.
Cliffy takes the keys.
No.
There's nothing cooler than driving safely, Wally.
Mm-hmm. Hands at 10 and 2, seatbelt on, and head out the window with the breeze going past your tongue and nose.
Cliffy looks back at Paul and says, "Nerd?"
He called you a nerd, Paul.
Paul considers pointing the brisket cannon at him. He considers. He doesn't pull the trigger yet. We'll see how the night goes.
Blast.
Paul's gonna turning everything into a hammer and nail situation with the brisket cannon.
This looks like a job for a brisket cannon.
Most things do look like a job for a brisket cannon.
The Dirtbag guards say, "All right, so what you're going to do for this Dirtbag trial is y'all are just going to drive straight through this encampment. We set up a little road for you to go through. And it's not about how quick you can get through here. It's more about whether or not you can handle the chaos that goes down with being a Dirtbag."
Mr. Dirtbag, is this one of those drag shows that people keep talking about?
Only the greatest in the land, baby.
Okay, that sounds exciting.
Well, maybe the second greatest. There's Miss Ganja Lestrange. Cliffy hops into the driver's seat, and I want you all to roll initiative.
Yeah, baby.
Ooh-wee.
Woof, that's a hot 9.
Oh, that's not terrible. 16.
I got 21.
All right. So you're all going to go through a couple rounds as Cliffy drives you through this course. You'll be making various skill checks, and I'll tell you what's going on as each round starts. So, starting around, Cliffy starts the golf cart up, and you notice an oil slick about 20 feet out.
Has the race started yet?
It's not a race. It's more like a time trial with things that happen during it. Well, not even a time trial, just a straight-on course.
Okay. Sorry, are the Dirtbags also competing against us, or are we just in our own cart on our own?
You're in your own cart. You're in your own 4-man cart.
Okay, we're not like actively head-to-head racing somebody?
Currently, no.
Okay. All right. Skate will point out to like wave down the direct. I believe I've someone has leaked some oil on the courseway. I think that may be a violation of some kind of environmental law. Should we clean that up?
Figure it out.
Oh, don't worry, dude. I got this.
Don't. Don't.
So at the top of the order is Skate. And let me give you a bit of information about your golf cart, though. Your golf cart has an AC of 13. It has 60 HP with a damage threshold of 10. So it's got to deal at least 10 damage to deal damage to your golf cart. Like 10 damage in one blow.
All right. And so is that oil slick like all the way across, or could we drive around it?
It's all the way across.
Okay. Well.
Oh, and things you can tell Cliffy to do with the golf cart is you can tell him to slam, which he slams the golf cart into a direction, or charge. He can charge in a straight line and slam into something.
Well, come on, slam.
Or you can tell him to Cliffy nade it, and he'll spawn a Cliffy nade in his gauntlet and throw it. You just got to give him the damage type.
Okay, yeah. If I'm going first, then I'll say, Cliffy, could we maybe use an ice grenade to thicken the oil up and make it less likely that we'll spin out as we go over it?
And Cliffy says, "Frosty," and he pulls out a Cliffy nade, turns a holographic dial that floats above it to an image of like a snowflake, and he throws it at the oil. And about 10 feet of the oil is made a little bit more sludgy. And did you want to do anything with your actual action?
I will. I think that's about all that I can contribute at the moment. I will give. Oh, okay. I will use my Tales from Beyond to give Wally a bonus die on intelligence, wisdom, and or charisma check the next time.
Ooh.
in hopes that he will think twice about doing exactly what I think he's going to do to that oil slick.
Think twice, not once.
There's a little ghostly raven
Not even once.
that sits on your shoulder and gives you good smart thought.
That's rad looking.
That'll be it, I guess.
Wally pets the raven. Raven? Was that what it was?
Yeah.
He goes
It's a
to pet
clever
the
animal.
raven.
Do it, bro! Don't do it, bro! Caw!
Yes. Perfect.
Is that what you were going for?
Trust.
That's exactly what I wanted, yeah.
Well, it's Wally's turn.
So Wally at that point is gonna go, "Don't worry, bird bro. I got this." And he's going to ready a create bonfire.
Damn it.
He's not casting, he's readying.
Mm-hmm.
The moment that they drive like over the oil slick, he's going to blast the oil with it. So it's like as they go through it, it looks like there's like an explosion behind them.
Okay. All right.
He wants it to look sick as hell.
Okay. That's way better than I thought was going to happen.
You thought he was going to go, cool, nice little wisdom. I'm going to light it on fire right now. No.
Okay, so now we're on to Cliffy.
Cliffy gun it, dude. Cliffy gun it.
Cliffy guns it through the oil slick. So I'm going to have him make this roll at advantage since it's a little gunked up. That's a 19 on his save. Cliffy just drifts through the oil slick, and then Wally, you hit that oil slick with the fire as you're going through it.
Wait, he drifts through it? Does that leave like an oil skid behind us?
Yes.
Oh man.
That's gonna look rad.
Might I request that it is reminiscent of the DeLorean blasting through time with the flaming tread marks behind us?
Oh, you fucking know.
Hell yeah.
And you hear Cliffy just shout, 88!
Let's go! Wally is shaking like the entire cart with his hands. So hyped.
Paul, it's your turn. As you're going through the oil slick, you see 4 ballistas that are pointed in the direction of your golf cart.
Oh, sick. That's honestly perfect. First thing Paul is going to do is he is going to slap the top of the cart with a little bit of paper on the top of it as it burns up, and he casts Shield of Faith on it. So the cart has an extra +2 bonus AC.
All right, your cart's got 15 AC right now.
Nice and cool. Because air conditioning. That's a bad joke. I'm sorry. But with his other hand, he's going to get the brisket blaster ready. And I love it, baby. It's good. And he's going to shoot at one of the turrets. Actually, he's got 2 attacks, so he'll try and do 2.
Okay. Give me those 2 attacks on my ballistas.
Got it. Spell attack. First one is only a 9 to hit, so I don't think that does
9 does not hit. Nope.
So just one of them just sails past, and then a nice toasty brisket is on the ground. Oh my god, it's a 1. God damn it.
Did you really just roll a 2 and then a 1?
I did, yes.
Wow.
Man,
Wow.
hot fucking garbage.
Oh.
Roll me a D20 one more time. I just want to see what happens with this natty one.
The 3.
As a 5.
So that with that nat 1, your brisket blaster misfires, and there are now chunks of brisket all over the windshield. And, Cliffy's having some difficulty seeing the track now.
I'm sorry. I thought it was going to be better. I thought it was going to work. I was trying to do something, and it didn't work.
Bro, you just blasted roast beef all over the place, man.
Brisket!
It's rude to sling your meat about like that, Polly.
Gross. Disgusting.
Anything else for your turn?
No, because the Shield of Faith was a bonus action, and the shooting off the brisket blaster, which failed me for the first time ever, that is my action. So maybe this was a bad item to give me, because I have inadvertently caused the bludgeoning almost death of a man, and I've gotten brisket juice and brisket chunks all over our ride. How terrible. But no, that's the end of my turn. The weight of
over a loudspeaker, you hear one of the dirtbags say, "Now all you gotta do is make sure one of you makes it across the finish line in the cart. Just one person in the cart, that's all you need. Cart has to be intact and drivable. Person has to be conscious."
Okay.
The 4 ballistas turn towards the golf cart, and we're going to make those attacks now. That's a miss from the first one.
You have to wait.
That is a 15 for the second one, so we're going to roll the damage on that. That is going to be... that's 15, so your cart is going to take 5 damage. So your cart is down to 55 now.
One of the rear view mirrors blinks off.
Third attack also hits.
There goes the other one.
That's 21 damage on the second attack, so that's going to be 11 damage to your cart. And last ballista is a miss. All right, Skate, it's your turn.
was really rough.
You're gonna have to do something with the distance a little better than I can. This thing's great, but it only makes things smell better. That's all.
Does it look like the ballistas are going to be in range to shoot at us more?
They may get another turn on you, but after that, you're in the clear. But what you're worried about right now is also the brisket-covered windshield.
Oh, fuck, that's right. Okay. God damn it.
Yeah, because that could potentially cause it to take more turns to get out of the ballista's range.
Hey, I've got this old petticoat here. You could use that. Wipe it off.
Petticoat?
Yeah, the one of parasailing that I got all the way from like episode 3.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I'll Skate will use his action to he'll lean out and like wipe the window off.
You're using the magical item that Caroline was trying to give entropy to wipe the window.
Fuck no.
Somewhere in the distance, you can just feel Caroline's seething hatred.
Oh no, how terrible.
Skate'll just wipe the brisket away and then like toss it out the back.
Caroline is now remembering her cubality that you dented the shit
out. God. Oh, that was fun.
But the windshield is clean. Wally, it's on you.
It's not like clean. There's just less meat on it.
So these ballista, are they still going to be shooting at us? Does it seem like?
So one more turn, and then after that, you're clear the ballistas.
Okay. An additional ray. There's 4 ballistas, right?
Yes.
I am gonna. Wally is gonna hold out his hand flat with his fingers splayed out, but his thumb tucked into his palm. And I'm gonna upcast Scorching Ray to 3rd level to create 4 rays. And I'm going to shoot 1 out from each finger at the 4 ballista.
Make them rolls.
All right, number 1. Let's see, what's my... +7, let's go.
You're trying to meet or beat a 15.
Okay, well, that was a 15 on the die for that one.
All right. That's 1 ballista.
Second one, that's an 18 on the die.
Nice.
2 ballista.
Third, that is another 18. Get the fuck out of here.
3 ballistas.
12 plus 7, that's going to be a 19.
Okay.
Hot hand.
Hot damn. And then they shoot off and it's just like 3 rings of flame that or 4 rings of flame that they get wide and then they close in each on each of the ballista as they get there.
So I'm not even going to have you roll damage on those because the ballista were made with scraps they found in the dumpster and stuff from a Home Depot that was throwing out lumber. These were not the best ballistas, but they could hit hard.
So as they're engulfed, Wally just folds his elbow, brings his fingers up to his face, and just blows on his fingers as the smoke dissipates off of him.
Next up is Cliffy's turn. So Cliffy guns it through the area where the ballistas are exploding. And while the explosions are going off, he summons another Cliffy nade, turns it to fire, throws it up in the air behind him, and it explodes as you all keep going forward through the track. You see 2 more golf carts coming up on your left and right from roads that lead into the track.
Uh-oh, that's not cool.
well, I say roads, but like portions of the parking lot that have been cleared out where like cars are waiting. So there's 2 golf carts that are joining you on this now, like approaching you.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
How fast is our cart moving?
Your cart is moving at a speed of 60.
60? Okay.
Yes.
All right. This is good.
All right. So, Paul, it's your turn.
Excellent.
And
Let's
each
see
of the
here.
carts has 2 dirt bags in it.
Great. We love this. I think what I'm gonna do. Where's that ability? Okay. Yes. Seeing that the cart is a little bit down and wanting to make sure that it stays from not being down, I'm gonna use. Actually, no, that might not be the best plan. You know what? Fuck it. I don't get to use this often. I am going to use Turn the Tide. As a bonus action, each creature of your choice within 30 feet regains 1d6 plus 3 HP if it has no more than half of its max HP. Does it have no more than half of its max HP?
Its max HP is 60, and it has 44 HP currently.
Oh, then I can't do that. Never mind that. Wouldn't be able to do that then.
Yeah, the attacks hit the golf cart hard, but the golf cart has that 10-point damage threshold that attacks have to get through.
Right on. How close are the other vehicles?
They're approaching like side by side right next to you.
But are they within, let me see here, real fast, about 30 feet?
Oh, yeah. No, they are like both within 5 feet of you.
Wonderful. Yeah, I'm going full wolf. And I'm going to jump onto it. I'm going to jump onto one of the vehicles.
Okay. All right, you hop onto one of the vehicles.
What, do you need me to roll anything?
Give me an athletics check. DC. Let's see, you're both moving at about 60 feet. So let's just make it DC 14.
You got it.
Athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
That is an 18 athletics.
All right, you hop onto the back of their golf cart. What are you doing over here?
I'm going to start shifting into my wolf form. And I am going to look real mean and scary and say, "Hey, stop trying to attack my guys." And I'm going to take my sword and I'm going to smash at their car.
Okay. So, which part of their car are you attacking?
I'm going to attack at the windshield.
Okay. Give me that attack roll.
Okay. I pre-rolled. That was my bad. You want to use that, or you want me to just roll again?
You're good. Use that.
Okay. That was only a 12.
12 barely misses.
Okay.
And you get 2 attacks, correct?
I do. I do get 2 attacks per action. That is also a 12.
So you just tap on their windshield.
He's just trying to be scary, that's all. He's not actually trying to hurt them.
I just see Paul hopping over here like, "Hey, cut it out!" Tink, tink.
That is kind of what happens. He does it with just enough force to like not break it.
I don't want to break your windshield.
This will be really expensive. I don't want to have to make you guys go get it fixed. So that's the end of his turn. He is on one of the carts.
All right. So, Skate, you can see the finish line in the distance. These 2 carts next to you. Paul is on the front of one, and the other is unoccupied. What do you do?
The one that Paul is not on, the other one. Skate's gonna pull out his pipes of haunting and play a haunting little melody, and so each creature. Oh fuck! Wait, no, I can't do that because that would hit all of our guys.
Spook them.
No, I can't. It would mostly spook us.
Oh, that's not good.
Spook him,
Yeah,
Johnny.
I can't do that.
Rattle him.
Skate's gonna use major image to create a exact like illusory copy of our cart and have it just kind of like appear next to ours to try to disorientate them.
Roll me. Roll this as a spell attack.
Okay.
We'll see how well you craft this illusion.
I crafted it. I crafted it real good.
Was that a natty 20?
Natural 20 plus 9 for my spell attack.
Animate the hell out of this illusion for me, please. I'm letting you paint the picture right now. And what is your desired effect?
So the cart is an exact replica. Cliffy is kind of since Skate doesn't really know anything about him, he's just kind of a like man, like Cliffy shaped thing with a like smiley face on the front. Wally's hanging out one of the back windows, and there's some sick flame effects coming from Wally's hand and Burnaby, and also they're giving like quad fingers to the other cart, and then Skate portrays himself like in the illusion, climbing out onto the hood of the car and like rocking out with his air horn guitar. And it's very Mad Max, and this cart is now going to be like careening into a collision path with the other cart to try to like play chicken with them.
I'm going to roll a couple checks for these other carts real quick.
Okay.
So with a 2 and an 11 on their deck saves with the carts, the two carts just kind of go careening off course. You do remember that you have Paul on one of those carts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to. He doesn't have to make it with us.
Right, yeah.
You're right. He doesn't have to make it to the finish line.
Yeah, that's fine.
And he didn't get spooked out in the process.
Exactly.
Yeah, he knows.
Yeah, Paul, I want you to give me a strength save. I'm gonna have the other people on carts roll strength saves as well.
Oh, that is a 22. A natural 19 plus 3, baby.
Nice.
Paul, the driver of your cart rolled a nat 20.
Good.
So he's hanging in there as well. The passenger in your cart, though, rolled a nat 1 and is now tumbling through the parking lot.
Can I try and catch him?
Yeah.
As he rolls out the window, what do you want me to roll?
Just give me a
dexterity check, saving throw. And they're gonna be the same.
Give me acrobatics or athletics. Or actually, it'll be athletics. My bad, athletics.
Okay. That is a 22 again.
Okay, you catch the dirtbag as he falls from the cart. The other cart, they both brace themselves as the cart slides sideways through the parking lot and then, like, just taps another cart and parks in place. And Wally, Paul, what do the two of you do as your cart? Well, Paul, you're not on the cart anymore. You caught a guy that went falling off. Wally, what do you do as your cart goes sailing through the finish line?
Wally. I was gonna use this to cast a spell if like those dudes were still around this turn, but they're not there anymore. So I'm just gonna do it for posterior's sake, and Wally's gonna angle his rear out towards whichever is the last cart to go, and just drop his pants and flash his like. I mean, he's a fearbulb, so it's like a ghoulishly like white with a slight hint of blue color. Just moon moon the car as it goes careening off. I was going to cast Moonbeam with it, but if it's already sorted, he's just gonna moon him regardless.
As you cross the finish line, you get to a section of the parking lot where you see a lifted diesel truck with a throne on the back, and on that throne, you see a kind of tall, scrawny, elven woman with freckles, dirt-stained clothing, grease on her face, and she's doing that Bo-Katan pose from The Mandalorian. That's how she's sitting on her throne, like. And
mommy, what? Sorry.
She lets out a creaky voice and says, "I expected you all here sooner. You'll have to pardon my voice. The vape. That's how I get to and from the parking lot. So, what brings you all here today?"
The vape.
Yes, that's what's done this to my voice. The vape.
I got a 7 in intelligence. I'm gonna use it. I swear.
Oh my
Paul
god!
holds up the guy that he saved and says, "I caught this guy. He was gonna die, but I caught him. I saved him."
I appreciate you taking care of one of our own again. Thank you very much, Paul.
Of course.
Hold on, the dogs have chosen the office as their latest battleground.
Dog violence?
Yeah, dog violence.
Yes, I'm well acquainted with dog violence.
I don't know why my brain immediately hopped to dog PUBG. Like, what the fuck is that even?
Just a spaniel running around with a frying pan.
All right. What did we actually need to talk with the Diesel King specifically?
You notice that the Diesel King is covered in bruises, and if you want, you could roll a perception check.
Sure. I'm not doing anything else. I got a 20 total.
So, you also see a fresh wound on the back of her neck that looks like a puncture wound.
Damn. Skate will cast Healing Word. Be like, "Oh, great Diesel King. Let me help you out with that, please."
Thank you, Skate. The scouts also speak highly of you. It was a rough match out there tonight, so I appreciate the healing. I'll be seeing you in the finals.
Did you win? Oh, yes, I suppose.
Yes, we won, yeah.
Congratulations.
That's like a Wally question right there. I'll be seeing you in the finals. Did you win?
Listen, man.
It's some temporary work I didn't really want to take up, but it is what it is.
Oh, I have heard that it is what it is.
It is what it is. So, I'm guessing you came here to scout me out, find out any weaknesses or anything about my team. I'm an open book. I'm willing to tell you anything you want to ask about. It's the least I could do for all you've done for the scouts and for me just now and for the young man you saved from the golf cart. She says young man, but she's only in her early 20s.
All right. So is she on the Haley team?
Yep, she is on the Haley team. I believe you were saying something there, Wally.
Well, your majesticalness. I forgot what I was going to say.
You still technically shouldn't be here as you haven't been made honorary dirtbags yet. So, how about we get that formality out of the way first?
Oh, that's what we get to do from the race thing, right?
Yes.
That was with that. Okay. It's not permanent, is it?
You're honorary dirtbags. You know how when some colleges are like, "Hey, come give a graduation speech here. We'll give you an honorary degree." That's what that is for you guys.
Cool.
I'm just gonna act like I know what you meant by that.
Well, I mean, we'll recognize you as one of us, but the general public probably won't because, you're just honorary dirtbags, not full-fledged dirtbags. But we will see you as dirtbags.
I can live with that.
The dirtbag on the inside that counts, not the dirtbag on the outside.
Well, let us begin our ceremony. And she steps off the back of her truck with just one step, and you see her plummet to the ground, and not even superhero landing. Somehow her knees still absorb the shock, and she continues walking straight forward to you, and just like the smoothest stride, while a couple of dirtbags walk up. They all place chairs behind you. They put a table down in front of you. They place a chair behind the Diesel King, and they bring out a silver tray of fully loaded nachos. Well, in order to make you an honorary dirtbag, first we must break bread.
Wally's mouth is just gaped open.
I love the character of the Diesel King so much, Gary.
Yep. I love the Diesel King.
One of my favorite characters that you've ever written.
The one dirtbag that Wally likes is the Diesel King.
So, what is it that you wish to know? It's only 2 a.m. Did you get caught up doing something?
It was a long and difficult journey to get to the Walmart parking lot. Your dirtness.
The journey of the soul.
Indeed.
Traffic.
Mental traffic.
Emotional traffic.
Hunger traffic. Can I just like dive in there?
DVD. Not traffic though. Not that one.
And you see a single tear rolling down Cliffy's cheek as he says, "Nostalgia."
Aww. Wally picks up a nacho and hands it over to Cliffy.
And the Diesel King says, "Wow, seeing the way you interact with your comrades warms my heart. You're like family, just like the dirtbags and I are family."
I love the dirtbag. Oh my god! The Diesel King. Damn.
For the rest of this conversation, you will have advantage on charisma checks.
Neat.
I don't have to cast Charm Person.
Skate will pick up one of the greasier looking nachos and just kind of like shove it into his mouth, and it will like just kind of, I guess. Well, I don't know. I guess he eats it. Yeah, it's oily. He's sure. He eats it, yeah. He's got to get only
like,
the grease.
It's Bender mechanics.
Like, yeah. It's got to be like translucent, just dripping with oil.
You're picking up like the worst looking ones.
Yeah,
because to you they're the most
that's
functional
the
ones.
Food. Yes.
And as the Diesel King is picking up her nachos, you see that each nacho she picks up has perfect topping distribution. It's all perfectly balanced. She's not taking too much from you guys, and she's making sure she gets her fill as well.
Wally's just going to town. Oh, sorry, what's Paul doing?
Paul is just watching, like when other people are eating around a dog, as it's just waiting for something to drop. Just watching as chips go into holes and everything, and he is trying to decide whether to just gingerly take one or to just dive right in full muscle, just going.
The Diesel King tosses a few nachos up in the air in front of Paul.
Oh,
Paul snaps at him.
Wally looks over at Skate and goes, "Hey, dude, watch this. Hey, Paul, get it."
Paul just starts bolts.
Don't get it all. Don't get it all. Trying to body block him to where he doesn't eat all of them.
Watching you all, the Diesel King has this look on her face, sort of similar to like a mom watching her children open presents on Christmas Day. You know, she's just smiling and like letting you all have your moment and watching.
So, like, we had questions, but I don't remember what any of them were.
Well, I'm an open book. Would you like to know my relationship with Team Hey Hey Hey? I feel like that is something that I shouldn't hide from you since you're honorary dirtbags now.
I have a really uncomfortable question to ask.
Okay.
Is your real name Haley?
And she starts laughing, but you can't really hear noise during some of the laughter because, again, the vaping has kind of messed up her voice. Not quite. It's actually Michaela. Please don't ask me how to spell it.
No.
Oh, that's a long name.
So, your diesel. This. What is it exactly that you bring? I guess basically, what are you bringing to the table in Team Hey Hey Hey?
Well, I'm a bruiser, and I am there to protect the woman that gave birth to me. That is honestly all she is, but...
Excuse me?
What?
You are the scion of one of the Haleys?
Yes, Haley A, the one that is all about alchemy. I am the love child of Haley A and a well-known prisoner that goes by the name of Arcaniac.
That's a lot to take in.
Well, Arcaniac had 3 ladies out here. Haley A, Haley B, and Haley C. Each of them with their own child.
Well,
Is that like an agreement of the Haleys, or like
They all knew, but probably didn't care. Before Arcaniac went to jail, he was the Diesel King.
Oh,
interesting.
And I think you're all probably thinking the same thing. This is nepotism. That's how the Diesel King got her position. No, I took it from my father, fair and square.
Oh no, I figured you were just a badass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was the Dirtbag Gauntlet.
Oh, that's sick. Hey, what did you do when you hit the big oil slick?
I just set it on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks really cool when you drive straight through.
Damn, that is...
Wally looks at Skate with just the most do you see what you stopped me from doing look on his face.
Yeah. I understand, Wally. Okay. I was worried that it would set our car on fire.
Cool.
I was worried it would set the car on fire.
I mean,
I would like to clear one more thing up with you all, if I could take a moment.
Oh yeah.
So, last week's video, in the match where you saw me with the scouts, when I was talking to them, I told them I just needed them to step down because this was a job for the dirtbags. We had to finish this job so we could truly be free. And that meant that they had to step down because I need to ensure that this woman wins the finals so we never have to deal with her again.
So your mother is extorting you for your assistance against us for your freedom?
Well, she paid me for a job using a fake name, but I am honor bound to complete any job I am given. It's the dirtbag way. If we take a job for pay, we do the best job we can.
Are you going to expect us to step down in the fight as well?
No, I would not ask you to step down. I just want you to know that I will be defending that woman as if my life depended on it.
See.
And that I mean no hard feelings.
Of course.
Oh, that's good because I'm gonna try to light you and the rest of them on fire. Just being honest, I don't
appreciate your honesty, Wally.
Like my goal is to leave like charred corpses behind me. It's like the greatest way for me to commune.
Wally, you may need to speak to someone about that at some point, and I'm always willing to listen.
I speak to Burnaby all the time. He loves
yeah.
You see him do it.
The scouts have told me about Burnaby. Would you mind breaking him out, or is that too much for me to ask?
Oh no, that's cool. Yo, Burns, get in here. And then there's like a little like explosion of fire as he goes from like his incorporeal form that only I can see to where everybody else can see him now, and he has like a body.
Yo, where all the elf bitches at?
Bro, no.
Oh, I thought we were doing a bit.
No. Have a nacho. God.
Oh, we're having. Is that the fucking Diesel King?
Yeah, dude. She wanted to meet you.
You're gonna summon me in front of royalty and not even give me a heads up?
No.
Bro, I look like a whole ass now because I came out here in front of the Diesel King saying, hey, where all the elf bitches at? You could have told me, bro.
I feel like maybe we've learned a lesson.
Is he always this lively?
Oh, every single.
He's adorable, and she's like holding some nachos above him. Oh wait, no, I should probably treat him more like a sentient being. Have some nachos, Burnaby. And Burnaby just kind of tilts his head to the side.
You gonna take the nachos?
Yeah, I'm just thrown off. I've never felt respected like that by anyone other than like you guys.
Hey, Diesel King, like, I know you're, like, the Diesel King and all, but, like, you want some gas?
What type of gas are we talking?
The best kind.
I've been known to hang out with Drake on occasions. I'm picking up what you're putting.
He's my buddy. He's my buddy.
No, he makes some deliveries here quite often. Both gas and gas. I think he's doing his Drake's Dead Drop service now.
Oh, he was telling me about that. Really lucrative work.
Yeah, like an anonymous shipping service. No one knows who runs Drake's Dead Drops, according to Drake.
Yeah, nobody.
Hey, Skate, Paul, do you know who runs Drake's Dead Drops?
No, I don't.
Oh, well, I guess no one knows who runs Drake's Dead Drops. Well, do you all have any other questions for me before we polish off these nachos? Because I was thinking about getting the rest of the Dirtbags together, taking a projector, and playing Ratatouille on the side of a semi-truck.
Oh,
it sounds like an incredible idea.
Cliffy, you want to cry again?
You see that Cliffy is already crying.
Hey, Diesel King?
Yes?
She wasn't here, but could you make our friend Entropy an honorary dirtbag too? She'd really like it. She likes doing cool stuff with her boys.
Well, Entropy will have to pass her own trial and share her own nachos with some dirtbags. Don't worry, I'll make it a lighter trial since she's already got a few people in here.
Cool. Something tells me that she might actually be really happy.
No, she'd love it. It would be great. She'd get nachos.
Have you ever seen Entropy eat nachos?
Have you ever not seen her do that? Have you ever considered maybe she just does it privately?
I mean, I haven't seen her eat nachos all the time.
Exactly. You don't know what she eats on her off days.
The Diesel King takes out a fountain pen and some nice cardstock and writes a formal invitation to Entropy to come take a dirtbag challenge and share some nachos. And it says no pressure. You don't have to accept this offer if you don't want to. And it's there. She takes some more cardstock and cuts it in a way that it looks like a membership card, one of those fake credit card things that you get in the mail, but it looks like a membership card for the Dirtbags and says, "This could be you."
Before we go, your dieselness, anything that may give us an upper hand in the fight against the Haleys? Last time was kind of a close scrape.
It would be a breach of contract for me to tell you that.
Would it be a breach of...
It wouldn't be a breach of contract for me to pass along a message from Haley C to you, Skate.
Okay.
And that message is, when the match starts, aim for my left pocket. That's where my halo is.
How do I spell Haley C? I've completely given up on trying to remember.
I think I'm gonna have to go deep into my notes because
I'm just gonna free ball it.
But Haley B is the one that wants you to aim for her pocket because Haley B is the bruiser, the monk. Hey BC's crystals.
B is in beta.
Yes.
Okay. Left pocket.
I told that woman that I will not be using Halo during the match, and she has respected my wishes thus far. And this whole time while she's been talking, after making the 4-pull invitation card for Entropy, she's made little Dirtbag membership cards for each of you and says, "This is for people that prefer not to vape. You can use this once per day to gain entry and exit to our parking lot."
Do we have any other questions or anything?
More nachos?
We can occasionally come and hang out.
If you wish.
That's kind of sick.
I mean, you don't have to bring the gas. We have plenty here. They call me the Diesel King for a reason.
Could we stay and watch Ratatouille with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you haven't seen Ratatouille today, have you?
No,
I mean,
absolutely not.
We saw it yesterday,
right?
It's better if you watch it for the first time the day on a semi-truck. If you watch it like any other time after that, it loses the magic.
Well, we watched it yesterday.
Oh, yeah, you're good.
Today.
Yeah, as long as it hasn't been within the same 24 hours.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, you're good.
Wally's trying and failing to do the mental math properly. He's convinced that since it's a new day, that's a new 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
I see your friend over there is already crying. Is he okay?
Oh, he really loves Ratatouille.
Remy? Well, if you all have no further questions for the Diesel King, you all take a ride in some golf carts through encampments in the parking lot to a large semi-truck where she plays Ratatouille for the Dirtbags, and some of Troop 187 even shows up and watches Ratatouille with you all.
Is there Coach Bot there?
Yeah, Scout is there as well.
What's good?
I initiate handshake protocol number 4 this time.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And while they're doing this handshake protocol, you see Cliffy's eyes darting back and forth between the hands, and you start to realize where he learned to dab so well.
Oh, okay.
Aww.
It's got a photographic memory for daps.
It's like a dap Sharingan.
Man, if I watched Naruto, I'm certain that would make sense to me.
The Kakashi of daps.
He is the he is the rogue of daps.
From X-Men.
Sugar. As the movie starts, Wally pulls out a stick or a ritual stick and ignites it and is he will offer it, passing back and forth with the Diesel King.
And the Diesel King stops you from taking out the ritual stick and says, "No, you're a guest here. I don't want you to use your own herb here. We have ours." And the Diesel King pulls out some nice glassware, and she also pulls out an apparatus for dabbing. Or dabs. I don't know how you which
Dabbing is
you,
dabbing would be the process of doing a dab.
Okay. So I'm
good.
good.
A sick dance move.
Because, you know, guys, I'm only into the diet weed right now because I made a promise to Darren the Dare Lion that I would not do illegal drugs.
Well, I live in Las Vegas. And we have different laws.
When I was in elementary school, I won the Dare Award for the year in 5th grade, and
Nice.
I carried that honor for a long time.
Got awarded with the award of biggest square.
This nerd over here is probably never even going to look at a marijuana. Look at him.
Look at this nerd.
Hey.
Hey, that was me in elementary school.
My Taekwondo instructor was my dare officer for my school. So, I did quit Taekwondo the year after, though. So, does it still count as a promise? Should I partake?
Everyone makes promises to their sensei that they have to break someday, you know?
That's true.
Yeah, it is 100% true.
I must go all out.
And I did Taekwondo as a green belt. So, symbolic, maybe?
Well, listeners, if you want to tell us some of your dare stories, shoot us an email over on our Facebook.
If you would dare to share it with us.
Way to go, Chad. Really proud of you, bud.
I'm good. I got this.
Shoot us an email at critsandgrits@gmail.com or just ask us questions and we'll answer in character. Diesel King seems to be a hit with the players. You might want to ask her a question or ask these lovely players some questions. I don't fucking know. Let's just... I lost where I was going with that train. I was on a train and then my brain just blue screened.
Ask Diesel King a question and she'll wheeze an answer out to you.
Yeah, it's Wheezy, baby. Listeners, if you want to find me, do yourselves a favor and don't. If you wish upon a star, I might just find you. Check out some of the people that have supported us so far, like Tithus. I am still so sorry for jumping over your intro this week, Tithus. You can follow him on twitch.tv/Tithus. Check out Andrew over at Casuals of Runeterra. Check out Jess on twitch.tv/JessPanda. Follow the MomoCon socials, Facebook, MySpace, Instagram, Twitter, maybe Threads, I don't know, Instagram, LinkedIn, the Bulletin Board, Little Caesars, Neopets, AO3, MySpace, fuck it, we ball. Check out our favorite sometimes DM Kyler on YouTube at Fishing After 5. Check out our buddy Jay on twitch.tv/Rush918. Check out twitch.tv/Ducky Please. Check out the podcast Eating While Standing. It is a great podcast if you have ever worked in a kitchen or want to know what it's like working in a kitchen.
You sure don't.
It makes me feel like I'm back there again, and sometimes I need that nostalgia without the stress, and so I'll just listen to parts of the episode. I'm like, all right, I had my little hit. They say you never get out of the industry. That's my way of staying out of the industry. Just listening to Eating While Standing.
It's audio methadone for working in a kitchen.
And also check out Misty Mountain Gaming for their dice. Players, give a jumbled ratatouille.
Make me.
Baba Booey.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.